Welcome back to a new video on my channel. In today's videos we are going to make this 2D design and AutoCAD. Are you ready to move the next level? Ready, go! Well, hello guys, let's get started with a new 2D designs. Okay? Before we start with place ourselves in the worst place in drafting annotation, okay? Moving on to this part of isometric drawing, we are going to use it. Right? We will also use the orthogonal or FA functions. They switch consecutively between those three isometric actions: left, top, right. Let's get us started. First of all, we start with an isometric top, select the line command and make a rectangle. Isoplan top. We'll look for the icon of the line, so we start by making a 56mm line. Right, we zoom in a little bit. Well, let's begin. We start with the other line. Well, we make a line of the 36mm and we go down to 56 and close again at the 36. In this case, I don't use a rectangle because that appears in another isoplan, maybe an isoplan top. We have a rectangle. Now we're going to copy it as follows. You follow me? Now we're going to beat two ellipses. Select EL, I, D, diameter 36. Select the ellipsis command again. EL, enter, I, D, 16. Copy the two circles to the other side and you are done. We select the two circles and locate on the middle point, always keeping the orthogonal functions. Now we can do the next step. Alright. It is one of a kind. It is very important to have this drawing commands activated. We come to draw settings. In this case, select all. Draw settings will keep in mind the main points is very important, also the quadrants, tangents and nodes. Sorry for my pronunciations. I hope I make myself understood. Let's continue. Okay, we start once. We are going to copy the whole environment, but first we change the isometric isoplan. Isoplan. Let's select all, enter, click on the figure and go up A. Again, we select the line and make on the quadrant part as follows. Do it with me. The quadrant icon is activated. We can easily join. We focus on this part and that's it. It's a piece of cake, right? With the trim tool, we remove the excess. I will do it fast. Don't forget follow me, TikTok, @eldiseñadorjk o Juancho57. Now we have the base of the piece. I forgot to delete this part. That's it. For the follow function will take into account changes the isoplan to a top. Right? Let's get started. Change isoplan top. Select the line. Select the main point and shift on the left 20. Yes. Can use it. 20. Now we do the same but for the other sides. We'll leave it in isoplan top. To the right 20 millimeters. Now we shift the isoplane to the left to make the top part. How I did it? Again select isoplane LED and do new alignment of the 282. That's it. 282. We make a rectangle, then again make a line of the 282 to the other sides. So we close the rectangle in this way to make a copy. Okay, in this part we select those lines in this way. To copy to inside of the figures, I have to make myself understones. So select and leave uptown. This way. The next step is to close our rectangle as we'll do with the line. Yes? Select the lines and close rectangle. Don't forget to subscribe, it's a great help for me to make more videos and be able to help to why not? Thanks in advance for continue to watch. We started a bottle better if I am going to do it here. I am going to do it a little fast, pay attention and we'll get started. Select the isoplan top line. We start from the main points grid icon at 6. We move the line and we recognize by the nearest point. Nearest points. Well, we'll change isoplan draw. I'm sorry, isoplan. Here we have to change to isoplan several times. We make a triangle like this. Basically a triangle like this one. Ready? In this case I'm going to use the isoplan right. Isoplan right. Copy and move to 12. Very important to have the orthogonal function activated. Or simply select F on your keyboard. We are almost finished. Cut off the excess parts. Quick and easy. We cut quickly and move on the next part of the process. Will look like this. Isoplan top. We make a line of 32 located the main points as you can observe me. Main point at 32. All the time we are using the orthogonal function. 32 millimeters. We start again with the Lysis command. Goes again, EO, I, D, 20, 30 in diameter. Ready, we move on the next part. We change the isoplan draw and select isoplan LED. Copy the circle like this. Right. Select the circle enter. Go up and down to 10. Right. I'm going to do it this way. Copy me. Oh yeah. Ready guys? We are almost done. Let's do it. Now we close our top cylinder with the line fusions. Do it manually and we're done. Later on we'll dimension this part in 2D. Well, let's get to work. We start making some lines that are going to tangentially. Of course, before we change the isoplanes. Important to disable the orthogonal function. We make the tension lines easily when we see the green icon. Select the lines and green icon, small repairs, and we're almost done. We switch to isoplan LEDs and use the copy tool and do it as follows. Well, we are here, straight line, and we'll release it on the icon. Okay, straight line. That's right. Ready guys? We have to change the isoplan again. Again select isoplan top, ellipse, EO, also circle, I, D, 20. And that will be all. Before we finish, let's point off this last line. Well, select line, we locate here. That's alright. Final step, cut off the excess and ready. We select the trim tool and cut. This tip is done carefully without cutting too many songs. We do it manually. Hold down the left mouse button and move the mouse to where you want to cut. The 2D part is almost ready. We also gives the appearance of a 3D model. Let me know in the comment below if you have working in this way. We finished the last details. Great work so far. Right now the work is done. We have finally finished our 2D part. On my last videos I made similar videos but in 3D using 3D modeling workspace. I'll leave it in the description for you review later. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to support this little channel where I hope to bring more interesting stuff. See you soon.